Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. I would love to thank every single one of you for clicking on these videos and just an enormous sense of heartfelt gratitude for sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I know this is right at the beginning of the video, but yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for every one of you out there for clicking on this video. If you'd like a personal rune reading from me or any of the rune sets or jewelry or palm stones or like keychain styles that you see on the set, or want a custom order, please check out the shop at youressentialpractice.com. Link is down below, or you can message me through any of the socials. Link is down in the descriptions as well. We have a relatively calm week getting into this week. A lot of transitions from and with a lot of that Gemini Aries kind of energy from last week, and moving into kind of a more calm, more lull this week, and then it'll pick up pace again next week. So there's some good news, a little bit of silver lining there. No extra information for the astrology down in the description box for this week. So let's jump right on into your divinely guided rune reading.
Greetings, Pisces, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading for this week. I've already shuffled the runes and cleansed the energetic space here, and stay tuned to the very end, because at the very end we're going to get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck here. So let's jump right on in and get your rune for the energetic past here, which is in Kinas. Kinas is the lantern or the light bringer energy. This is that trailblazing energy. This is manifestation, a lot like the wands energy in tarot. Fire is a lot like that manifestation, changing energy, right? This is that lantern lighting the path for yourself and simultaneously for others, or vice versa. And so what that really means is to practice what you preach, lead by example. You could be faced with any sort of aspects of this from your energetic past. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So I'm thinking your leadership and leading by example and manifesting has been called into question or being challenged here for you in your recent past year, Pisces. In your right now energies, Othala, your foundations, legacies, what you're leaving behind for future generations is being closely scrutinized here, looks like. And this is more focus on what is perpetual versus what is transitory, right? So what do the next 7 generations, for instance, have to count on from you, versus what do the next 1 or 2 generations have to count on from you, right? So this is really pulling in a lot of that healthy focus into your foundational work, your legacy work, what that actually means to you in your leadership role, and how I believe you view yourself in your community, how you're leading by example. Maybe things aren't happening quite the way you had envisioned them, and let me tell you, Pisces, they never do. You think you're going over here to this rock, and you're going to end up way over here by this rock. All you know is you're going to a rock, Hey, there is more than one way to achieve a victory. And design your soul blueprint as divine source, the Akashic records, all that fun stuff is really fun to get into, but really what you really need to focus on is what you are healthily leaving behind, your examples that you're leaving, right? All right, so in your next energies, in your very near future, we have an irreversible rune as Yera. Yera means year. This is like cycles, conclusions, endings making beginnings, or beginnings making endings, which are simultaneously happening, or occurrences, right? Cyclical nature of things. At the end of the year, there's that harvest. This is known as the rune of harvest. This is an evaluation period. So you're coming in to this almost like a slowdown and evaluation period. Maybe something in your own personal authority, you're feeling a little challenged, maybe some plans, successes not quite in place yet. So you're just in this evaluation process. Now, the year hasn't ended just yet. It's still beginning. So you're still very much in the sowing process, this beginning process. So don't be putting the cart in front of the horse just yet here, Pisces. Okay, you're still very much learning. You do a little tweak a day, and then you wait and you evaluate a period. And then you do a little tweak, and then you wait and you evaluate a period. Don't just go ahead and project everything into existence. That's not how it works. All right, so let's get your influences on the now energies. Urus, yeah, how do you remain grounded through this? This is calling into what are some healthy ways that you're doing this practice. This is grounded, natural, vitality-centered practices. This is could be influenced by getting into more energy healing or grounding work or natural vitality, some sort of work, nutrition work. Not just food and drink though, but like frequency, thought, form, music, colors, TV shows, angel numbers, spirit animals, divine communications, all that fun stuff, right? And really just bringing it all in to, okay, how am I going to start off this legacy, gain that momentum, and continue it and remain grounded? All right. Here you're still grounded and you're supporting this structure. So, where are you building the structure? All right. You're influenced by some sort of natural vitality aspect of it. All right. So, let's get your advice for them now. Urus, this is like a slow beginning momentum. But it does get that like almost downhill sort of speed and momentum, and it's slow to start, but it is one of the fastest runes where it does gain a lot of that speed. But it's a very grounded type of energy. All right, so in your energetic now, this is Radho. Okay, Radho here. This is it's a lot like a change of house, spouse, or career. This is more indicative of a physical movement of energy. This is maybe calling you to maybe change your style of leadership, move your style of leadership, move your foundations. I'm kind of curious here. This is a lot like the Chariot and Tarot. This being like surrendering to the flow. Essentially, maybe this is all just calling you to slow the F down, right? And maybe just like evaluate what is transitory, what's perpetual, and you're called to move on with the energetic flow, learning these lessons and moving into your outcome here, which we will get. What is your outcome here? Yeah, more movement. Energy goes towards a pilgrimage. Yeah, you're definitely moving towards, or yeah, I don't think you're moving away from something. You're definitely embodying more of your leadership. This is moving forward with a trusted energetic source that has proven itself to you, something that's helping you remain grounded, helping you with your legacy work. Interesting. Probably influence on your probably the source here that has your influence on your natural vitality. Interesting stuff. So this is the horse rune. That is the man's best friend from the time of these runes. The horse is very smart creature and was an energetic source that's proven itself to the Vikings, and time and time again. Even before the Vikings, time and time again. These are Proto-Germanic, so these are before the Vikings. So Ewaz here, this could also be calling you to travel to an energetic place. Like this could be an invitation. And through this energetic place, you are learning, you're going to be receiving a lot of education. This could be like an invitation to a seminar. like a divine healing session, a group gathering where you just need to feel liberated and free or spiritually recharged. So that's beautiful, and through that you get to learn a lot about yourself and this legacy that you're leaving behind. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments below, Pisces. This is very interesting. I'd like to hear all these different perspectives, because without a very specific question, I can't get super into a detailed rune reading here. So again, let me know. Let's get a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Source, straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Pisces today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Grief says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. You are not the first or the last to get this card, and it is okay. I think this is probably, moving away from something. Maybe an aspect of something that doesn't really resonate with your legacy, but you're still moving on energetically with this trusted energetic source. I think you're letting go of an aspect, but not in a sense of grief. I think you're doing this in a healthy way. Regardless, let's still read about this card. Again, let me know what resonates for you in the comments below, or how this resonates, I should say. Again, the card says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. So Pisces, when you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything that you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move on beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. So to wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding, or even in this case, I believe it's in that inner standing, I think this is a deeper, like a soul level, like a soul lesson here. All right, namaste, Pisces. Have a blessed and abundant week.